What decorative object would you design a tartan for? That is to say, taking inspiration from or honoring some object out in the world. So you pick a thing.
Allie, we'll come back to you for this as well.
It.
So if you could design a tartan for a thing. So.
Okay.
Landscape, thing, object, person, whatever. What's the one thing you want to design a tartan for? So, in a way, I already did. I designed a tartan for, and I would say that my brain immediately went to, okay, if we're going to design a tartan for a thing, the tartan should feel like the thing, or speak to the thing. So, in a way, I already did it, so I have a cheat answer of like the Grand Canyon. I think the Grand Canyon tartan I designed feels like the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
So that won't be my official answer. I've already done it, so I'll defer to you to start.
I was afraid you're going to do that. I just have another parameter for this question, though. Does it have to be? Should it be a recognizable thing that people know, like of significance out in the world?
Must it be an object
or a personal thing?
Does it need to be an object? Does it need to be?
It did say object.
It did say object specifically, decorative object.
A decorative object.
I feel like the Grand Canyon would meet that.
I think it would say, maybe not decorative is the word, but
canyon is kind of a lacquer object, but it's a general gestalt.
It's just like beautiful, inspiring.
Yes. So, but would you make it for like an event? Is an event an object? I'd say no, but
no, because I mean that's another idea actually.
Yeah.
But
so you couldn't do it for New Year's Eve tartan, but you could do it for like the crystal ball that drops at midnight.
Yeah.
So that would just be like weird shades of white.
Oh shoot!
I mean,
I did not prepare my answer.
I've got an answer, I think.
You want to go first? Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Please go first.
The Liberty Bell. If I'm speaking on a decorative object, well, you know how I feel about yellow and gold. It's my favorite thing in a tartan.
Okay.
Already meets my preferred color palette, and I am, I'm a diehard Pennsylvanian. I love Pennsylvania, everything about it. Philadelphia has a special place in my heart, and the Liberty Bell is so significant to us. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, I feel like I could do a lot with that. Not necessarily in color, but if I were to create a tartan, I would also want to do something similar to what we do with our law enforcement and firefighter memorial tartan, where we kind of give back with what we make from those tartans. So I feel like the Liberty Bell would be something that I could do that with.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that answer. I like that answer.
Yeah.
Eric.
Captain
This is what a deer in headlights looks like, boys and girls.
I would do a tartan for the squonk.
Yes! And it is a beautiful tartan.
Thank you, George. Bloody hell. I'm batting zero on this for some reason.
Well,
So I'm trying to think of something that's American? Because you said Liberty Bell, which actually is an idea I'd had yesterday when we were talking about this, actually. But
if I
Do you
were
want to pass for now?
I want to pass for now. I'm really having a hard
If
time.
I were thinking for you or choosing for you, knowing you personally, a tartan for, the rapier or the arrow or the bow.
I was thinking about weapons at one point, yeah. Yeah,
Who
but I was
doesn't
thinking about
weapons?
a specific all right, I got one. I got an extra nerdy one. But
Go ahead.
I would do one for the USS Enterprise.
Heck yeah! I love that answer. You trumped all of us at the very end.
You helped out.
But wait, there's more.
Oh,
I mean,
You
there,
haven't heard mine yet.
there is a Star Trek tartan, and it's not bad, but it's not what I mean.
It's not great.
It's okay for cosplay. But
Okay.
no.
So USS Enterprise.
Yes, because and I would try to incorporate the everything from the aircraft carrier to the space shuttle to NCC 1701D. Yeah, which is
Make
my
it so.
preferred. Yeah.
Make it so.
Yep.
Okay. Yes.
Nanu.
May the force be with you too.
Yes.
So, Liberty Bell, USS Enterprise. I have two. I have my serious one, which was sort of along the lines of yours. So you didn't steal my thunder, but you were adjacent to my thunder. I was going to say Declaration of Independence. I was going to go Philadelphia themed as well.
Nice.
When you said Liberty Bell, I said, okay, screw it. I can't say that one now. So mine, Krampus.
Love it.
There is a Krampus tartan.
Or Belschnickels.
Shut up.
Are they the same?
I'm going to design a
No, they're
Krampus
different.
tartan.
They're not the same.
Okay.
So,
Belschnickel would be hard because it's all browns and soot. And
yes.
mud.
Like the squonk.
Yes.
I would design a Krampus tartan. I would design something fun and dark,
Okay.
festive
Okay.
for Krampus.
Okay.
I love it.
Krampus.
Yes. We'll take a bunch of kids and shove them in a bag. Take a few loudmouth brats, shove them in a bag. For those of you who haven't seen it, we're going to put the commercial in here. We did a Krampus commercial years ago, and I don't know how the hell I did it, but I convinced our big, beefy employee, Jason, to wear a tutu,
Krampus, honey. I can't seem to find this Sean Smith boy in the TPS report.
which is freaking spectacular.
Playing the part of the Tooth Fairy.
Yes, and Eric you were the leprechaun under
was the
the table?
leprechaun under the
Here you
table.
go, boss.
There you go, boss.
Here's the package for you, boss.
Yes.
It didn't work.
Best
Advertising
commercial
wise,
ever.
it did not work
Don't
at all,
care.
but it was so
Don't
much
care.
fun.
But it worked for us.
Waste of money. But we had a whole set set up over
Oh my
here.
gosh, yeah, we
Great.
worked our asses off for that
Yes,
one.
I love that commercial.
I would
I'm
argue
also a
that
big
the
fan.
USS Enterprise is a national symbol. It is definitely, I think the Roddenberry universe is definitely an extension of the American dream.
I would agree.
I mean, that's why it's in the Smithsonian. Mm-hmm. You know, the original model is in the Smithsonian. But
That's so lovely to hear.
So would
I
you
just
say
love
it
Star
would
Trek.
become your prime directive to design a tartan for the USS Enterprise?
Yes.
yeah, sure. I'll give you that one.
No,
You want an
Krampus.
event? You want an event tartan, which you made me think of with mentioning weapon stuff?
Yeah.
I do a tartan to commemorate the Pennsic War.
Yes, please. I would like to be a heavy part of that. Please.
You want to design one together?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do it.
Here we come, Missy.
Very limited audience for that, but although maybe not. Tell us what you think.
Now I want to insert the from the Revenge of the Nerds movie, Nerds guy.
You're
Yes. 'Cause we're all-
surrounded by them.
Oh, I know this.
Yeah.
This whole building.
I've hired all nerds. It's kind of it's in the application. What are your nerddoms? Like list them, and if you
Kinda.
don't have at least 7, not even considered.
You're lucky the nerds around here are non-confrontational.
Yes.
Yeah, and
why-
mostly introverted.
So I carry weapons every day in case the nerds. It's a nerd uprising.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, the nerds. Oh, that's why you do it.
Nerd uprising.
That's the only reason. Yes. Okay. Indeed. Indeed.
Hey, thank you for joining us for that conversation. You know, it's not just big things, I think. It's also personal things. Like, you know, would you make a tartan for your favorite motorcycle? Would you make a tartan for your home in the mountains that you grew up in as a child? Would you make a tartan for a family member? You know, tell us in the comments what special thing for you would be worth making a tartan for. And remember, if you want to give it a try, we have a free tartan design application on our website. Just find the tartan designer link on usakilts.com.